This video is sponsored by Manscapes. Package 4.0 comes with the Shed Travel Bag used to bring all your Manscaped belongings wherever you go, if that's on holiday or just going somewhere else. Performance Package also comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are used to keep your balls looking nice, clean and smelling nice. It also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the revolutionary lawnmower shaver used to shave ball hair and any hair around your body. It comes with a light and is also waterproof and also has skin safe technology, not to make sure you don't nick or hurt yourself around any sensitive areas. It comes with Manscaped boxes. Join the 2 million men worldwide by choosing Manscapes. Use the code Ryan LFC at manscaped.com and let's get that bush clean.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. The boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. No or never for Coach Tappa Whitmore. We must get something from this game against United States. It's going to be very difficult. It will play in United States yard. So I'm expecting a tough game. I want you guys to don't forget to check out the sponsor. Manscaped sponsor the video today. Use the coupon code Ryan LFC to get 20% off free shipping across the road. So check out my sponsor, Manscaped. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Why are you watching? Not hitting the like button. Almost 2 minutes in the video, I haven't hit the like button. Hit that like button, man. Our United States fans here to break down the game. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Welcome, my brother. How are you doing, man?
Good, Ryan, man. Thanks so much for having me on. It's really an honor.
It's a pleasure to have you on, man. I know it's late, but still going to be a good preview.
The grind, man. It's all about the grind. You know how it is. So it's YouTube, but for our subscribers, it's worth it, right?
So what the public saying about this game in United States, the fans, do you think the coach under pressure to deliver 3 points?
Yeah, man. When it comes to Greg Berhalter, I think he's always under pressure. U.S. men's national team fans are expecting big things out of this group. What we have here, though, is a team that isn't at full capacity, right? Christian Pulisic isn't going to be there. Giovanni Reyna is not going to be there, but they still have players that can step up. The first 3 matches for the U.S., we were lucky to grab 5 points, 3 points in the last match against Honduras. So this first match against Jamaica is crucial for the U.S. at home in Austin, like you said. Coach is always under pressure. We're expecting to win, right? So it's expecting to qualify and not qualifying for 2018. We got to make up for it in 2022.
Most definitely. But you guys win the Gold Cup, the Nation League, having 5 points. That's not a bad start in the World Cup qualifier. And seen on Twitter, this is the internet, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the United States fans don't want to miss this World Cup. I can understand that. But it's early time. I wish Jamaica in the situation that United States in right now. 5 points, winning the Gold Cup and the Nation League, I would be happy with that. But United States fans, they want more. Why they think they want more? Why so many pressure on the coach?
What it comes down to it is years of frustration, right? I mean, I think any soccer fan in the United States knows where we've come from is incredible, right? We went from 1950 to 1990 without qualifying for World Cup. Since 1990, they qualified for every single World Cup except for 2018. So you got to kind of keep things in perspective. But coming off that 2018 year and the group of players that we finally have players playing over Europe, top leagues, top teams, the talent's there. And Greg Berhalter oftentimes seems to play these players out of position. The results are there, but Ryan, I mean, it's every game counts, especially in World Cup qualifiers. And I think at this time, after the first 2 matches, the U.S. fans are a little nervous, right? So getting that big win against Honduras was huge, but each take 1 game at a time. That's what we're feeling.
So what are your thoughts on the squad? Missing a lot of key players. What do you think about the squad? Do you think because you guys expectation is very high.
Yeah,
Jamaica bottom
yeah.
of the table when they're expecting to get 3 points when they're playing Costa Rica. Many people will say the two weakest team in this last eight will be Jamaica and Costa Rica. So what do you think about the squad overall?
Overall, man, I mean, it's gonna be a great squad. I think the U.S. has enough depth right now where even if they're missing Pulisic and Rania, who are arguably two of their best players, they have great depth. I think right now we'll see if I run through my lineup, what we'll see is Zach Steffen at goalie. Matt Turner's a guy that could definitely step up, a guy that competes with Andre Blake, as you know, Andre Blake in MLS, and who I'm a Union fan, so he's my favorite goalkeeper. I'd take him any day over the week, honestly. So Zach Steffen will be starting there. Left and right back positions, we're still very strong. We have Anthony Robinson at the left back, Serginho Dest at the right back, guy on the left back's playing in Fulham, guy on the right back's playing for FC Barcelona. Center back John Brooks unfortunately can't play for the U.S., so that's a third guy that's going to be out, one of our main starters. But at the same time, we called up Walker Zimmerman from Nashville. I think he'll fill the slot there at center back. Miles Robinson will be there. Weston McKennie's back, so a guy who plays for Juventus. He's back in the midfield, most likely will be playing at the 8. Tyler Adams is healthy. Yunus Musa is called back into the squad, and then you got Brendan Aronson, Ricardo Pepi, and Paul Areola, out in the attack. So overall, it's still a really good team, but missing Brooks, missing Rania and Pulisic is tough.
Most definitely. Viewers, almost 6 minutes into the video. Hit the like button. Stop play game, man. Do not come and comment and don't hit the like button. It's very important. I want you guys to just hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share your thought down in the comment section. What do you guys think about the game? Give us your starting lineup down in the comment section. Give us your score prediction. And that's what we want from you, viewers. So hit that like button and don't forget to check out Manscapes, the code Ryan LFC to get 20% off. So yeah, let's get back into it though. Let me know how you feel about the game overall. Do you think I can win this one?
I think overall, as a U.S. supporter, you're playing at Austin. It's a soccer base. It's a brand new stadium, the Q2 Arena. It's a place that it's going to be hopping off. It's going to be really popping off on Thursday. It'll be a sellout. Game sold out in 24 hours. So expect, for the Jamaican squad, and they're used to it, going into a crazy atmosphere down there in Austin. As far as the squad goes, like I said before, good squad for the U.S. But the Jamaican side, as everyone knows, is a really physical side. And, Whitmore, I'm sure, is under some pressure. So, they got to come ready to play. This is a huge match for them, playing against the U.S., who right now could be the top dog in CONCACAF. I'm predicting a 2-1 victory for the U.S., but I do not think it's going to be an easy game for the U.S. I really don't, Ryan.
I want you to talk about I know many of the Jamaican people saying Andre Blake is one of the best goalkeeper in CONCACAF. He's a Union fan. He has been watching Union for a long time. How good or special Andre Blake? Do you think he should in our next league? I know he's a Union fan.
Yeah.
This guy is very special, man. How good is Andre Blake?
Andre Blake, man, is unbelievable. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves in some respects. I think that he's been a top goalkeeper in CONCACAF, in my opinion, for years. He's a guy that just makes immaculate, incredible saves game after game for the Union. I see it for Jamaica. You saw it years back. You see it in the Gold Cup. He's just an incredible player. His attitude's there. As far as him playing in MLS, I'll be honest, Ryan, I kind of wish, even though I'm a Union fan, I'd love to see him at the next level. He has the talent to play in the Premier League. I know Crystal Palace was looking to sign him a couple of years back. I wanted to see him go for the betterment of Andre Blake, for the Jamaican national team. He has that ability. I think he really is one of the top 2, top 3, maybe the top guy. I think Keylor Navas kind of has that, but he's right there, right behind him.
Totally agree with you. What are your thoughts on our man's coach, Theodore Whitmore?
Man, he has a team playing hard. It's going to be tough for Theodore going into this match, missing a bulk of Jamaica's players, and they're better players. He's in a tough spot, man. I think overall he has the team, you saw in the Gold Cup. At least I go off of when they played the U.S. It wasn't the result Jamaica wanted, but like I said before, physical team works hard, they push hard. I still kind of think he needs to get them to find that Reggae Boyz identity that you used to see in years past. If he can get them to find that, and that identity that I'm used to seeing the Jamaican team playing with, then he'll be in a good spot there. So.
Yeah, I think Whitmore, I don't know, man. Most of the fans want him out.
Yeah.
Don't have a style of play. Don't have a pattern how him going to play. No tactics. Most of the time, other team manager or tactics coach there or Whitmore. And for me, I know a lot of people know my thought, what I think about Theodore Whitmore. This is game time, and I have to just back the manager. I have to get behind the team. After the game, I'll probably give my opinion. But for now, I'm just trying to stay positive as much Reggae Boyz fans. But Coach Theodore Whitmore, man, I don't know, man. Some of him decision, missing key player like Ravel Morrison. I know him could play in this game, but Daniel Jancy is out. Leon Bailey is out. It's just basically most of the thing happening with Reggae Boyz right now. Like 60% of it off the field issues.
Yeah.
Too many off the field issues, and the player them is not focused. Always we have to keep meeting, player misbehaving and stuff, and it kinda I don't think Tappa is the man to lead in the team, but he's the manager and I have to get behind him. But so let's go into the starting lineup. Where do you think US going to come in? The starting lineup.
So starting lineup for the U.S. All right, there's some changes, with Rania and Pulisic being out. So what you're going to see, a lot of people are calling for Matt Turner. I think Zach Steffen will start. The Man City backup behind Ederson will start at goalkeeper. The two center backs, you'll see. We had John Brooks. He's usually our left center back, but John Brooks unfortunately is injured, so he's staying over in Germany. Walker Zimmerman will most likely start for him. Plays for Nashville. The other center back will be Chris Richards or Miles Robinson. I see Greg Berhalter going with Miles Robinson, the Atlanta United guy. Right back, Serginho Dest, world class, great right back, although he does struggle on 1v1 situations. Left back, Anthony Robinson. I think Ryan will see more the central defensive midfielder, Tyler Adams. I think he'll wear the captain's armband for these round of qualifiers. And I think we'll kind of see dual eights. I think we'll see Weston McKennie and Yunus Musa at the dual eight. You'll see Brendan Aronson, who plays for Red Bull Salzburg in the Austrian Bundesliga. He'll be the left winger. You'll see Ricardo Pepe, who's on fire in MLS. That's the striker. And then I think, despite what the fans want, you'll see Paul Areola at right wing to round out the roster.
When you look at this Jamaican roster, who is the player that you're more scared of?
Oh, man. I've always been a huge Kamar Lawrence fan, honestly, man, just years of watching MLS. Obviously, he's a defender, so we're not talking attacking play, but the physicality he brought when I used to watch him play for the Red Bulls and then, making the move over to in the Belgian league. He's a guy that I think his physicality kind of shows on the field. And I think he could be a spark for this team personally.
No Mikel Antonio? No Shamal Nichols?
I mean, obviously, man. But I gotta go with Kamar Lawrence. I also love Andre Blake. I'll say it again, Andre Blake. If you will have, if the U.S. is going to be out there and they're going to want to score early, it's a young team. If Andre Blake makes some incredible saves against this U.S. team, the fans will be backing them. He's tough to score on, man. So I mean, he that player alone could keep Jamaica in this game and keep the score low.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Anjay, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just keep them out. You know what I mean? We need something from them. Trust me, man. Anjay Blake is a very special goalkeeper. I do a combined level a week, almost 3 days ago. And do you think you doing a combined level, you would have Andre Blake in goal? Because many American fans say no, Andre Blake not better than none of the United States goalkeeper. Is that true?
Andre Blake is is the best goalkeeper on the field. I mean, you could argue. I think that a lot of I'm going to get a lot of crap for saying this, so I'm saying on your channel, man. But you know, Zach Steffen going to Man City, a lot of that has to do with his success in MLS, but the ability for a U.S. player to get a work visa in the UK at the time to go over to play in the Bundesliga and then come back to MLS stateside and then go over to England. If Andre Blake was, you know, an American citizen, he'd be the starting goalkeeper and he'd be playing. I think he'd be playing in the Premier League right now. That's what I really think.
Yeah. Thank you, man, for your honest opinion and stuff, man. So appreciate that.
Nothing against the U.S. goalkeepers, though. You know, Matt Turner and Zach Steffen are fantastic.
Very good goalkeeper.
Very fantastic. You know, and you know, Matt Turner in MLS has given Andre a run for his money, but I still would take Blake over Matt Turner.
Definitely, man. Definitely. When you look at this USA team still, I know they are not the strongest team in defense. They're very strong in midfield. I think they're okay up top. Where would you say the USA strongest point? Is it the midfield?
It's the midfield. Especially if every player is played in the right position. If you you know, with Weston McKennie in the midfield with Tyler Adams in the midfield, and if Berhalter's smart, right? This is the one issue we have with Berhalter. If he puts Reina in the midfield where he should be, more in an 8 position, an attacking midfield position, it's one of the best midfield in CONCACAF. I think top 10 in the world potentially, just because of how much potential those guys have. And then honestly, Ryan, I mean, we've been looking for a striker. You have Ricardo Pepe, who's scoring a lot of goals in MLS, but you know, scored versus Honduras, but he still needs to prove himself. But the struggle for the U.S. is defensively, those right and left back positions, 1v1. You know, any players cutting in diagonally, you'll see a lot of which honestly, Jamaica with their best squad out there would give the U.S. a run for their money. I don't know about in this match, but 1v1 left and right back, the U.S. struggles.
Most definitely, and Jamaica have some very good wing player. You're going to see Bobby Reed on one side. You probably see Jamalo. I will get into my starting level. You probably see a Bobby Reed, a Jamalo, or a Kemar Roof, the Celtics striker. And the weakness of this USA team is the left back and the right back. Dex is a very good player going forward, but suspect in defense. I think if Dex can get him defense right, I think he can be one top right back. But for now, he's playing very good for Barcelona. He's young. He's still learning the game. And he will get better in defense, in my opinion. But the Jamaican team up top, you probably see like a Shaman Nichols or a Kemar Roof or a Mikel Antonio leading the line. Whatever Tappa going to use. On the left-hand side and the right-hand side, you probably see a Bobby Reed or a Jamal Lowe. I think Jamaica is very devastated up top. But inside the midfield, you're very strong in the midfield unless Jamaica going to pack the midfield. I think we are very weak inside the midfield, but who knows what Theodore Whitmore going to use in that team. Yeah. Trust me, man. It's go down back to Theodore Whitmore and Rob Mariappa. So let's give my starting level. Andre Blake in goal, Mariappa, Damian Lowe, Kemar Taxi Lawrence, Jevon Brown. I love Jevon Brown. But what about Alvas Paul, man? What happened to Alvas Paul? Why Alvas Paul not getting game at that's a question for you. Why I'm not getting enough game?
So I was at the match, sitting over in the corner, and Powell, you know, he was moving. He looks like he's there from a physicality side. He can move. He had a couple 1v1 situations where he blew past defenders. I think he's new to the squad right now, Ryan. I think that you know, the Union have some decent defenders, but Powell should be getting more bulk of playing time. He's a very talented player. So I think you'll see Jim Curtin, the Union coach, start kind of plug him in more and more as playoffs start to come along.
Okay. You have a stinker game last game, though.
What's that?
Yeah. You have a stinker game last. Wasn't good last game, and give away a penalty. Andre Blake have to bail him out. He need to start to get him game right, because it's no way this man not playing for him club team. Javon Brown is playing excellent for Vancouver Whitecap, but yet still Theodore Whitmore just prefer Alvas Powell because he have the experience. You have to be honest. He have the experience, but whenever Alvas Powell go forward, bro, Alvas Powell, you put him in a lady in a wheelchair, run faster than Alvas Powell going back.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, he now that you said it, on Sunday's match, he did give up that PK, and you saw it. You did see Blake bail him out there. You're right. You're right.
But yeah, let's continue, man. Javon Brown at right back. So that's the back five. In the midfield, I think he will go with Javon Watson. Speedy, USL player, playing very good. One of the most improved USL player for a long time right now. Tariq McGee. I'm going to have Bobby Reed, Jamal Lowe, and Shamal Nichols leading the line. It could be Mikel Antonio, depending on what Theodore Whitmore. But for now, Shamal Nichols scored 2 goals for us. He loves to score against United States in the state. So let us see if he can get 1 or 2 more goals against his United team. So what's the score prediction?
So I'm thinking 2-1. I think the U.S. attack. You got to watch Brendan Aronson out on the left wing. Fantastic player. Today he's actually linked with AC Milan. He started with the Union, Red Bull Salzburg, scoring the Champions League. I think you'll see him be pretty dynamic, force a lot of chances. But I think Andre Blake will keep the ball out of the back of the net. I'm going to go 2-1 U.S., but a closer game than I think a lot of U.S. fans will be expecting. And I think maybe you won't be second guessing. Hopefully, not second guessing Whitmore as much after this game. Hopefully, the Jamaican side comes out ready to play.
Most definitely. I think it's going to be a very, very close game. It's always been a close game when Jamaica and United States play. Tappa, please tell the player them more physical, fight for that badge. Has to get something for this game. United States team, they do not have a lot of experience playing World Cup qualifier. Andre Blake, Alvas Powell, Kemar Taxi Lions, Javon Watson. We've been there, done that. Physical with this United States team, they will have it difficult to cope with this Jamaican team. So all I want the player them to go. So what do you think the physicality, because that were a problem for the United States?
So that's an interesting question, right? If the U.S. wants to go more physical, then you'll probably see Kelly Nacosta playing at the 8 alongside Weston McKennie, and not as Yunus Musa will most likely not be playing in that position. You'd also see Walker Zimmerman starting at center back. Chris Richards is a guy who's over in the Bundesliga who they could play, but he doesn't have the physicality, I think, to match Jamaica. So you will see Miles Robinson. It's going to be interesting if Berhalter goes with more of a physical MLS-based side who's used to some of these physical Jamaican players, or if he goes with more of some of these European guys who are a little bit unproven, right? So that's to be seen.
You guys use the B team, the MLS team, to win the Gold Cup. I know a lot of Jamaican look down on the USL and winning the Gold Cup with that USL team. Do you think the USL getting better and better? You think people need to give it more respect as someone who watch it?
Yeah, USL actually has a recent package or new deal on ESPN2. So I do watch some USL matches. I've attended some matches back when I was in Pittsburgh, Riverhound games. It's come a long way, man. It really has. And Austin Bowl just promoted the first ever Jamaican manager in the USL too, Ryan Thompson. I saw that. And I had Ryan Thompson on my show about a month ago, kind of talked about USL, and you're putting coaches like him in the right positions. Great coach, great guy. He's doing really well so far, and the league just keeps getting better and better and better, man. So I don't think any Jamaican fans or US fans should look down on USL because it's a feeder to MLS and other leagues. You'll see USL players go to Europe, to some mid-tier leagues in Europe too, and have success. So you can be a very successful player out of USL.
Most definitely. And the MLS, so about the MLS, do you think it's growing?
MLS is growing leaps and bounds, man. So that's, and I think USL's following its footsteps, but MLS keeps expanding. Just can't expand too quick, but overall, you're seeing players like Brendan Aronson, who I mentioned before, making this step over to Europe. Zach Steffen's done it. I'm talking about US-based players, but even players, Miguel Almiron going over to Newcastle in the past. You're seeing guys come over, have success, move on to Europe, or stay in MLS and have success. And it's growing. It's growing like crazy.
Most definitely. And how much credit you guys give the former German national coach? Because at the time when he said, listen, if United States want to compete on worldwide level, they need to start to send their player to Europe. And look at the fuse now. It's so much player from the United States getting contract overseas. I know at the time when Klinsmann, it's Klinsmann. I
Yep,
don't remember the German manager.
Jurgen Klinsmann. Yep.
Yeah, Jurgen Klinsmann said it to the FA and they were upset, but they're reaping the benefit now.
They are. So you're seeing there was obviously the pipeline of German players that came through, German American players. A lot of Americans weren't happy with that because maybe they were born in Germany and they felt that we've had talent here that we could fill the void with, but that wasn't the case. Jurgen found the best players at that point in time, and because he established that German American connection, a lot of players are going to the Bundesliga. You're seeing that. And I think a lot of American players have changed their mindset and are thinking MLS, Academy, MLS, but Europe. If they have the ability and the opportunity, they should make the move to Europe. And I think that's something that Jurgen Klinsmann kind of ingrained in the U.S. mind as far as, players taking that next chance.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming and share your thought on the USA team.
Of course,
I
man.
wish you all the best. And tell the viewers them where they can find you on Twitter, Instagram, and stuff.
Yeah, guys. So I'm Brian McDonough, host of State of Soccer. You can find me on Twitter at state_of_soccer. I'm on YouTube, State of Soccer, posting every Thursday, Friday episode. We do live watch-alongs, pre-games, as well as a night show at least once a week live. So make sure to subscribe and keep following this guy too. He has good stuff out there, great content. And I pulled it out, man. I brought this out too because I'm a huge Liverpool supporter as well. So
Wow.
gotta show my love, man.
Bro, that's the best. That's the best thing, bro. That's the best thing. That's the best thing since doing this interview. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Enough
Yes.
respect to Jurgen Klopp. He has bring us far away, and I'm just hope that the club can back him and give him the money to. I wish he have the money that Manchester United have. I think would have achieved 4 Premier League titles.
But don't count him out this season, man. I mean the game was a little dramatic right this past weekend against Man City, but with players like Salah and Mane, you never know, especially how Salah's playing this year. He's incredible, man. Incredible.
Yeah, Salah is just a different beast, man. It's so funny when Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi name mentioned, Salah name is never get mentioned. I'm not saying him great like Messi, but new era with Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, Salah has to be right up there, man. People put more respect on the Egyptian king, man.
He's the best, man. He's definitely a Liverpool legend, and I think he's the best in the Premier League right now at the moment. Right now the way he's playing. So
most definitely, man. You think he's going to break the Premier League record? 6 goals, 7 goals so far.
You're saying
break one Premier League record.
He could, man. He could. I think Salah's hitting he's 29 years old. He's hitting his stride right now. I was looking at his previous statistics. I mean, he's in his prime right now. So if he's going to do it, he's got the supporting cast, a group of players at Liverpool he's used to playing with, supporting him. He has all the support in the world from the fans, Jurgen Klopp. He could do it. He definitely could.
Most definitely, man. I have to get you back on to talk some Liverpool stuff. So
yeah.
in the future. So I really appreciate it for coming and stuff. Guys, don't forget to check out Cards Plug, the sponsor today. Use the coupon code Ryan LFC to get 20% off. The link will be down in the description. So make sure you guys check it out. And make sure you guys go and check out
State of Soccer, man.
one of the best United States one out there. So make sure the link will be down in the description for him channel. So I just want to tell you, man, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
Really, really appreciate it. Viewers, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thought down in the comment section. 2-1 for Jamaica. It's going to be close. Now or never for Coach Theodore Whitmore to get this one right against a United States team that miss a lot of key players, and this is the right time to face United States. So let's go, Shaman Nichols. Let's go, Andre Blake. Let's go, Mariappa, and let's go, Damian Lowe. Until next time, from the boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
This video is sponsored by Manscapes. This package 4.0 comes with the shed travel bag used to bring all your Manscaped belongings wherever you go, that's on holiday or just going somewhere else. Performance package also comes with ball deodorant and ball toner, which are used to keep your balls looking nice, clean and smelling nice. It also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the revolutionary lawnmower shaver used to shave ball hair and any hair around your body. It comes with a light and is also waterproof and also has skin safe technology, not to make sure you don't nick or hurt yourself around any sensitive areas. It comes with Manscaped boxers. Join the 2 million men worldwide by choosing Manscapes. Use the code Ryan LFC at manscaped.com and let's get that bush clean.